The cold winter days are moving out, and the sun is shining, warming up the weather. The days are getting longer, and staying inside is just not an option. Yet, fishing season is here. The water is warming up every day, and the fish are starting to get more active as it does. Just because you have your rod, reel, and favorite bait, you think you're ready to go. Well, slow down. There's one very important part that you need to make sure that you have before you take out fishing, and that is how to tie a Palomar knot. The Palomar knot is a knot that I feel confident in saying is the best knot I have ever used for fishing. I have been fishing for 20 plus years. I have fished in the Bergen County BASS tournaments and still average around 40 days a year getting my line wet. This knot was taught to me by my father when I was a little tyke. And I've lost a few fish before I learned this knot. Now, I'm not saying I haven't lost any since, but I've been doing much better. Today, I would like to demonstrate how to tie a Palomar knot using 3 steps. Gathering the materials, following the procedure, and adding the finishing touches to your presentation. The Palomar knot has been around for many years, and is a very trustworthy knot that professional fishermen have used to ensure their success. Bill Dance, Roland Martin, and Dave DeReamer have all used this knot and say that this is the only knot that was used for successful bass fishing. Gregory Jackson, a professional fisherman and author on fishing, says that the Palomar knot is the best knot in fishing. The Palomar knot is a knot that can be used with monocarbon, fluorocarbon, and braided lines. Now, there's 3 steps that you need to follow to learn to tie the Palomar knot. And these 3 steps are, first, you need to gather your hook that you're going to be using with your specific rod and reel that you're taking out. The next step that you will do is you will double over your line. I'm using trot line instead of fishing line so that it will see a little bit better. So you want to double it over with the doubled end right there. You will want to put that through the eye of the hook. You want to make sure you have a little bit of slack still in there. From there, you're going to tie an overhand knot into the top, but you're not going to pull that tight in. You're then going to take your looped end over top of your fishing hook. Then you're going to pull the tag end and the standing line tight. And when you do that, make sure that it comes back up on top above the eye of the hook. Just like that. The third step when tying a Palomar knot is you need to add the finishing touches to your presentation. When fishing, you cannot leave a piece like this on your hook because it will stop the fish from biting if it gets down when they're trying to attack your bait. So what you will want to do is you will want to clip that off close to the knot, right there, and it will be good. You have heard me proclaim that the Palomar knot is the best knot choice for fishing. But you're probably asking yourself, why is one knot better than another knot? And the answer to that question is breaking strength. Breaking strength is the amount of stress that the line still has before it gets up to its test limit or snaps. An example of breaking string would be a 20-pound test line with a knot on it, breaking at 19.2 pounds of stress. When 19.2 pounds of stress has been exerted over the line. And this would add up to a 96% breaking strength for that knot. All knots have a breaking strength because they constrict against the line itself and pull it and tighten, and that's what causes the breaking strength. Some other knots' breaking strengths are the 6-turn San Diego jam knot has a breaking strength of 94%. The 5-turn double quench knot has a breaking strength of 87%. And the improved quench knot has a breaking strength of 86%. Well, here's what Sport Fishing Magazine concluded from the research on the Palomar knot and the breaking strength with the uses of different kinds of line. The Palomar knot gave a 100% breaking strength with the Cajun Red Lightning line, 20-pound test, 100% breaking strength. The reason that the Palomar has such high breaking strength is because the line constricts against itself and not against the hook, and that lowers the breaking, or it allows the breaking strength to be high. Sport Fishing Mag said that the Palomar knot had a 98% breaking strength with the platinum platypus line. Now that you know who uses the best knot in fishing, how to tie the best knot in fishing, and how the best knot in fishing stacks up against the competition, you should feel ready. When you get that bite at the end of your line, don't worry about that fish pulling the hook off, because you just tied the most reliable knot in fishing on, and that fish is not going to get away.